Hey, my name is Philippe. I'm a holistic health practitioner. I help people go from chronic pain to movement. In my practice, I see people who are struggling with chronic pain. So if you had pain for more than 2 or 3 months and it doesn't get better, maybe something I'm sharing here will be enough. And today, the word is about reassessing. So I have my list of things here. That's why I'm looking. Reassessing at least often. So what I mean by that is we go through life, we learn some stuff, and most of the time it's good enough. We don't need to relearn them. Ask yourself, when was the last time you decided to write with the other hand? So you learn to write with one hand and you're good to go for the rest of your life. Unless if you break your hand or something happened to one of your hands, you could learn to rewrite with the other hand. But most of the time we don't reassess this kind of thing. And it makes sense. We have a world that is very active and moving, so we cannot go to the next task. But when it comes to chronic pain, sometimes you need to reassess. And the reason is simple. I've worked with some clients and they really put that in perspective. Some of the clients I see them every years or so because they're local, they feel better. Now they go back, they have the knowledge, we work together. And when I see them back, it's because something is going wrong again. And some of them told me like, well, you remember when you told me this several years ago? And I say, well, whoa, you still doing that? I say, yeah, because it was very helpful at the time. And sometimes it's a good lifestyle change that was very useful. For example, they decided to be more mindful about how much rest they had. But if it's something more temporary because the body didn't need that for that moment, doing that for a long period of time didn't make sense anymore. It might have been the reason why eventually they felt worse again. So getting better doesn't mean you have figured out everything. So for you, I want you to keep that in mind. Reassess what your habits are, because you do them all the time. Or sometimes you don't do them often, but you do them and then you do the same habit at a spread out interval. Like we know what's the cycle for when you have a cut in the hand. We need to wash our hands with gentle soap, we dry it, we put a band-aid, you take it off at night. If it's a mild cut, within a week or so, it's healed. So every time we cut our hand, it doesn't need to happen every day, we do that, right? But for some other more significant information you receive, reassess, at least often. Hope this helps, and I'm looking forward to talk to you soon.